It is really my honor today to introduce Crystal Crawford, who is the new CEO of the Girl Scouts of Historic Georgia. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Gosh, I'm so excited and delighted to be with the Dawn Baker. Thanks for having me.
I don't know about all that, but I'm really excited about what you all do. I think it's a good time to educate people about what the Girl Scouts really are, because most people think cookies, and you all are so much more than just cookies.
We are, and I'm glad that you said that, because we are so much more than cookies. We really are the best leadership development program for girls in the world. In fact, our Cookie Sales is a program. It's a cookie program where we are teaching girls financial literacy, how to be entrepreneurs. They put their own marketing plans together, their own sales plans together, their own budget together, their projections. So just think about that little kindergartner, that Daisy or Brownie, who comes knocking at your door or on your social media nowadays to ask you to buy a box of cookies. The effort and energy that she has put behind that, she knows exactly how many boxes she needs to sell to fund her trip to wherever her troop is going to be taking them. So it is so much more than cookies. There are just so many valuable lessons that they're learning through that.
I really love that. And this region of the historic Georgia, you have a huge territory because there are 159 counties in Georgia. You have 123?
125, but well, 122 in Georgia, but we also have 2 counties in South Carolina and 1 in Alabama that's underneath our council.
Wow, so there are troops in all of these counties.
There are.
How do you all manage to keep them all maybe on the same page or going the right direction and fulfilling that mission? Well,
the one thing that I walked into is, our founders and our volunteers and our staff for a century have really built this program up and the process up. So I'm walking into really good structures. We have great volunteers and staff that work in all of our regions. We have 6 different regions that kind of manage and break apart those territories. But the exciting thing for me in my first 30 days was I did a power tour where I was able to visit all of our regions, see all of our camps, meet all of our staff, several of our Girl Scouts and several of our volunteers and board members. So I've done that over the last 30 days, and that was pretty powerful, and yet it is exhausting to do to all those spaces, because we do have an incredibly large territory. But we have, through great processes and structures, we're able to reach out to all of our girls, but it's not enough. We're really focused on using technology to be able to even spread our reach even farther to every girl in every zip code in our territory.
Well, we're so excited about, especially you being here in Savannah, which is of course the birthplace of Girl Scouting. And you all had a huge program last month where young ladies came from all over the world to be a part of the bridging ceremony.
Yeah, bridging is so powerful because it's the ceremony where girls officially go from one level to the next level. And as I shared with the WTOC reporter during my bridging ceremony, I bridged from one nonprofit career to the Girl Scout organization. And so it was a very emotional event for myself as well. But yes, we had girls from California. I remember our girls from Puerto Rico. I got to take a great photo with them at the finish line. But it was just a blessing. And one exciting thing for these families, because we actually had Girl Scout alum that came because it could be the last time we get to walk across the Talmadge Bridge, because it's going to be closing down for reconstruction, and not sure what that future looks like. So it was a very historical moment for so many of our girls that got to bridge that day.
Well, it is amazing. So Girl Scouting has been going on for more than 100 years. What's the exact year?
1912.
Oh, wow. And so when you think about back in 1912, what society was like and the skills that Juliette Gordon Low needed to teach those young ladies in order to survive, and to think about where we are now, it is really amazing. So how have you all adapted through this more than 100 years to try to make sure that Girl Scouting stays relevant and these young ladies are ready to be leaders no matter where they land?
Now we're really focused on STEM. For our girls, every female astronaut that's been in space was a Girl Scout.
Wow.
So we are really trying to make sure that our programming is very relevant and current, so that we can help these girls be prepared for the future. And so looking for the trends, and just adapting our programming. Our cookie program used to be that door-to-door, as I shared earlier. Now there's a digital option so that you can now buy your cookies online. online from our girls, and they can set up their own page. So, you know, we're continuing to be relevant by changing with the times and our current girls' needs that they have.
Well, scouting is just so important, and it's amazing, not just through the STEM programs, but just the leadership and how you all build little girls up to become leaders in the future. Tell me about some of those life skills that you all teach, that when they start, when they're probably kindergarten, and they go on out to the workforce, that they carry with them, that started there grounded when it came to that little uniform and being a scout.
Oh, for sure. Well, you know, we're all about building confidence and courage and not just helping girls get their voice, but understanding what to do with their voice. And we do that through various leadership programs. The Patch program is not just fun programs. It is fun. Mm-hmm. It is fun, but even today at our Girls Center, they're learning to take temperature of the air with a water bottle. And I'm learning myself, and you know, at my ripe young age. But you know, we're teaching them those skills, and we're giving them their confidence. And so when they walk into a workplace, they do have they're able to articulate their emotions, their feelings, but also their ideas that they can contribute immediately. And one of the exciting things are our high award programs. You know, those high award programs that the girls are able to achieve, they are a differentiator on any application, especially our Gold Award. You know, these girls are learning to solve really make
a big impact.
They are. These girls are able to make a big impact with our programs. They're you know, rooted with changing the community. Some of our programs that just recently, from our council alone, are girls that did don't flood our town. So teaching communities how to be prepared for floods, which is relevant today. Definitely. You know, and this was a 2024 gold project from one of our own girls to teach the communities how to be prepared for flooding and how to be resilient through it. Voting, teen awareness programs to teach them how to be more engaged with in their civics and prepare for voting. So these girls are earning their gold awards, and they're making changes in our community. So they're very, very, very impactful programs. But they're also able to maybe jump a rank in the military if you were if you put this on your application when you achieved your gold award. So we're preparing girls through our fun patch and badge programs, but they're learning the tools to be successful in life.